Amazing. Okay, wait, am I rolling? Yeah, I'm rolling. Okay. All right. Hey, Wehpa, Noah Godfrey here with Canadian legend Choclair. Choclair, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Man, just chilling, vibing, enjoying the city.
Yes,
you know how it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man, so we're here for your single with Diana Morata, Bon Voyage. How you feeling about that?
Oh, I'm feeling great about it, man, because, I think it's going to be like that summer track. The vibes are good. The diversity and the multiculturalism that's going on in the music, and, and that's pretty much how, like, the city is.
Yeah, man.
Directly. So I just think that it's going to be, I think it's going to be like that song that really pops off in the summer, and it just feels good to be able to be a part of that song for sure.
Yeah, you see, international is where I wanna go. With you, you're my princess. Anyone that disrespects this is restricted. Our principle is just be cool. Up in Whistler, in Cancun. It's a whirlwind world. I'll be there soon. I'll be there with you.
100%, bro. Before we get more into the song itself, I just want to quickly ask, being a Canadian legend and hip hop and whatnot, how do you feel about the environment and the scenes going on music-wise in Canada now, presently?
Oh, I think it's great because one of the things that, when I started, like, people didn't really take us serious as far as like music was concerned. And now a lot of the top artists in the world are from Canada. So hearing how it's going and all the artists that are coming out now and seeing all the new artists coming up and also seeing some of the artists that were around in the 90s and the early 2000s and how there's a resurgence of how people are really like looking at them again. I think it's a wonderful thing, and I think that there's a lot of people, especially from the new generations, because their parents were probably listening to people like Maestro and Shimi and stuff like that. They're getting.
Hey, you forgot to include yourself, man.
Oh yeah,
you're humble. You're too humble.
Even myself, they're listening to the music because their parents were playing the music. So one of the great things is that we're just seeing a resurgence of some of the people that made history to the people that are going to make history, and we're all collaborating. So the state of the music is wonderful, and it's just great to see, and the acceptance, because it was a hard thing to get when we started back in the day.
100%. I've heard that from my parents talking about hip hop and everything. They couldn't even get like hip hop music from America to Canada until like weeks later or something like that. And even like Canadian artists just.
Well, I remember
like,
before you would even hear anything, people were begging for like a station like BET to play it up here, because you would only have Rhapsody and or on Much Music where you'd have like Extend the Mix or The Mix and stuff like that. And then now, everywhere you look, it's music coming, just hip-hop music and R&B music and stuff like that. And the best part about it all is most of the music is coming from up here. So it's great to see how hip-hop music from up here was able to go and progress and become what it is. And it's a wonderful thing. And doing like connections and mergers with Bon Voyage and everything like that. And now it's expanding into even different genres of music, and there's all this really good connection, and I just think it's a wonderful thing.
It really is, truthfully. Well, speaking of this wonderful connection and whatnot, how was the collaboration, between you and Teria when creating Bon Voyage?
It went well because they just reached out to me. As far as what I know is that DJ Alonso reached out to me, and him and Teria was working on this song from before. And then he reached out to me, and then I heard it, and I thought it would be a really cool idea and a cool vibe to do. And we went into the studio, and we just banged it out. And now at the end of the day, we got like a really wonderful song, a great song, great summer song, great vibes, and everything. So we just came together, and our love for music, our love for passion, our love for culture just came together, and it definitely goes and shows with the way the song came out.
So I love how you keep including like this whole multicultural thing, which really is the song, and that really is what makes Canada, right? Our multiculturalism, right? So when you heard the song for the first time, what was your mindset in how you wanted to contribute to the song, like your artistic vision and your writing towards the beat and her lyrics that she was singing? Like, how did you go about that?
Initially, I was just like, it sounded already good even without me on it, right? And I was just more like, all right, let me go and do a good contribution to the song, and that was just my whole thought about it, and just kind of bring, you know, my hip hop vibes to this type of song, and that was really it. And I was just like, let's go and make like a really, really good song out of it. It was already really good, and then I was like, okay, let me just go and be able to contribute in a positive way into the song, and that was the best thing that came out of it, and that's one of the things that people are talking about with the song itself. So yeah, it was just people that do music, musicians, producers, singers, and a rapper coming together and making something that a whole populace of people would really enjoy, and it wouldn't be like something like put together in like a commercial way, but more in a musical way, in a composition way, and just like all like real, you know, like we're not doing it to get here or that, we're just doing great music, and everybody would go, and once they hear it, they would like it because they knew it was authentic. It was an authentic way of us being able to go and do music.
And you guys, you know, you guys put your ego aside in a way, and brought in exactly what you're saying, the music. It was all about the pure music.
It was all about the music. Everything about it was just, how do we make this music? How do we make it, like, you know, how do we make it right now, combining all these different genres and flavors and all this other stuff, and I think we did a really good job on it.
I think you guys did do a really good job. Trust me. I listened to it today and I was like, oh shit, okay. You guys bring in the flavor, the heat, man. Like
it just came in, and again, it was just all the creative minds coming together, and all of us just really loving and enjoying the music, and bringing all of our talents together to go and make it's like getting 3 chefs together and coming out with a great cake.
I love that analogy. So listen, I don't want to keep you up because I know you're very busy. We're about to perform shortly and whatnot, so keep you in your good mindset, whatever, right? I do have one more question. For all the youths here in Toronto, Canada, what is some like advice you would say if they're trying to pursue music and whatnot?
Pretty much, I would just say stay true to yourself. Don't try and sound like anybody else, because when you try to sound like anybody else, they're going to go and pick the original person because that's where it came from. And open up your mind. Don't get boxed into something that you think that you want to be. Like CeeLo Green, that was with the Goody Mob back in the day. He ended up becoming Gnarls Barkley. Andre 3000 from Outkast, he was rapping, and then he became Andre 3000, who he was. So don't close yourself into just being one thing. If that's what your one thing is, then just be that one thing, but also expand your mind, work with people, because you never know. You gain a bigger audience. You have other people that are going to be like, he's really good, and they listen back to your other stuff, like, how come I haven't heard from them before, or something like that. And it's really just do your thing. Don't try and copy anybody else. That was called biting back in my days, and that wasn't cool. So
biting. Biting each other's flows and stuff.
And everything like that. So don't try and copy. Just be who you are, because there's somebody out there that's going to love what you're doing. And once they start talking about you, they start putting other people on, because they're going to say, oh, did you hear about this guy? Oh, you got to check him out. And then they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. And then they might research your music. Or when you come out with other music, they're going to be like, I kind of like this one and this one and this one. So just be yourself. Be creative. Don't copy. And say hi to the people that come up to you, because a lot of times, that might be the only time they ever get to meet you. So even if you're having a bad day, and I understand that it is, but if you come up and you're having a bad day, and I get it, everybody has bad days, but you kind of express it onto them, then all of a sudden you turn them off from you, because they're like, I met him and he was
awful, a horrible person.
You know, so just try and be humble, keep a creative mind, and just do music that's true to you.
Wow. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it. Go check out Bon Voyage, Choclair featuring, you already know. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Thank you. Let me see.
Can we have more?
Oh, yeah. Can we get you